Okay, I'm going to jump right into this next one here. So a group of friends decides to go out of town to a championship football game. We don't really care about that. The group pays $185 per ticket. So first off, let's put 185 because we know that's what each person is going to pay for the ticket. And then there's a one-time convenience fee of 15. So I'm going to put up plus 15 over here because we know the group is paying a one-time fee of 15. But that's not per person. That's just a one-time fee. Okay, they also each pay. So each of them pays 27. Okay, to ride a tour bus to the game. So I'm going to put an X just for the group, like each person. This is what they're paying. First, they're paying for the ticket. Then they're paying $27 to ride the bus. And then there's a convenience fee on top of that. And in total, we got $2,771. So this one's a pretty straightforward solve. I'm going to subtract 15 from each. And we get 2,771 minus 15. And that is 2, 7, going to end in a 6, 2756. Okay, now 185 plus 27 is going to be, just grab a calculator for this. Okay, 185 plus 27, 212. So we have 212x equals 2756. So if I take 2756 now, and to get rid of that 212, I have to divide. So I'm going to divide 212 on both sides. And we end up with x equals 13. Okay, we're on AR 2.1 problem 2. Now I have two rectangles right here. And it's saying that the fields have equal areas. So what value of x would make the fields equal? So the one thing we know about rectangles is that area equals length times width. That is a L and a W, length times width. So that means, let's say that the width right here is going to be 6. So it's going to be 6 times x plus 4. You see how the length here is x plus 4? Okay, and we will set that equal to 8x, or 8 times x, because length times width is x times 8, or 8x. Okay, so now we can just go ahead and distribute. We distribute, and we get 6x plus 24. 6 times x is 6x, 6 times 4 is 24, equals 8x. Now I need to combine like terms. So I'm going to subtract 6x from both sides. And we're left with just 24 equals 2x. Now, that's 2 times x, so we divide by 2, and we're left with 12 equals x. So x is 12. All right, so this is AR 2.2, question 1. Sharon is ordering tickets for an upcoming basketball game for herself and her friends. The ticket website shows the following table of ticket options. So there's a few different ways you can go about solving this one. I could just plug in numbers. I see that this is t, so I could just plug in 1 for all of these and I'd get 1 minus 1 times is 0. 0 times anything is 0 plus 26. That doesn't give me 42.5, so I know that one doesn't work. And I could do the same for all of these, and just by process of elimination, I could figure out what I needed. Or what I could do is I could do the slope equation, which is y equals, or m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And I would go ahead and I would plug in for my y2, I could do 68.5 or 6850 minus 42.5, which is just the one above it. And then I could do for my x's 2 minus 1. Okay, so when I do this math, I get 68.5 minus 42.5. You can do that in your calculator. You get 26 over 1, or just 26. Okay, so now I see that I have a slope of 26. So if I look at these, I see that my slope here is 26 because this is in the form y equals mx plus b, even though it says t and c here. And my slope is 26. Now this is the only one with a slope of 26, so I know right away that this is the correct answer. But what I can do here, just to prove it, is look, 42.5 equals 26, and I see my t here is 1 plus b. And then I would solve for this b here. And if I did 42.5 and subtracted this 26, I would get 16.5. So my b here would be 16.5, which is exactly what I have down here. So that's my answer, D. All right, moving on to the next one. So I'm going ahead and just skipping this one because this graph is completely unreadable.